oh, you know, I'm not a relationship person. I'm not
This Lagos, horrible things.
I feel like they're not straightforward in life.
I don't have to forgive and move on. Want to keep their partners. I don't agree with that, but of course I feel like yes, it is not good.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my safe space on the internet where I document my life, grow, and everything in between. So if you're new, hi, my name is Rezi. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. And if you're an OG, welcome back. So today, from the title, I'm sure you can already tell, we're going to be talking about friendships, relationships, and situationships, with every other thing that comes with it. And today I have my friend joining me. This is the first guest on this channel. And she's going to introduce herself shortly, and we'll get into it. Okay. So this is my friend Remy. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Remy.
What do you do?
Okay, what do I do? I'm an interior designer. On the side, I do digital marketing, and I'm a surprise planner and a gift creator as well. Nice to meet you guys.
You already know what the whole video is about. We're talking about friendships, relationships, and situationships. It means, I think for me as a friend, I have to be able to trust you. I have to be able to. I don't think I have any friend that I don't trust. Even if I don't tell you something, it's not because I don't trust you, maybe because when we see just flow and everything will align well. For me as a friend, I have to be able to rely on you in certain situations. It does not have to be financially. It can be like, oh, I'm going through this challenge, blah, blah, blah. And you always come through with advice, with one thing or the other. As a friend, if I say, oh, let's go to church, or a friend that is going to guide me in like my spiritual path and everything. So what does friendship mean to you? What does friendship mean to you?
Yeah, I think for me too, it's very important to have genuine friends around you. Very, very important. Genuine, honest friends. I can't bond with a person knowing fully well that you're not actually like truthful, you're not actually, like maybe you have like bad, negative characters. It's just not me, I can't do that. So I like genuine people around me. Friends I can rely on as well. Nice people, no drama, just good energy all around. So in friendships like I feel like I flourish. Happy girl.
So let's talk about outgrowing friendships. Is there ever a time that you've outgrown a particular friendship?
No.
No. For real?
No.
Yeah,
I've had friends for like the longest time. Okay, no, so I've had friends I've fallen out with, but then I don't think I've had any situation where I've actually outgrown any friendship. Most of my friends I've known them for years, like my close friends, like right from school till this very moment. So no, I don't outgrow friendships. The thing is with my friendship, like everybody, obviously there's change, but then we all go with the flow. So no, I don't outgrow friendships. But if we fall out and I see that okay, we can't actually come back from this, it's done. But not like, oh, maybe I've gotten to this certain point and maybe career-wise. Okay, for instance now, there could be a stage you get to in life and you feel like your friends are not in that stage. That could make you, do you understand? But with me, it's not that case, do you understand? So if we're falling out, it's because we had an issue, not because I just agreed with friendship. How about you?
For me, it's something similar, but there's a particular friend, not like we don't talk, just hi, and I feel that's because we've outgrown each other. Because where she is right now, it's not as if maybe I'm higher than her or anything, but what I want in my life, or the way I'm trying to structure my life, I've noticed that she does not, I don't say she does not fit into that whole this thing, but she's not growing as a person. We finished school in 2023 February, and everyone is trying to get on with their life, this, that, but she's not growing as a person. And this person that we wanted to like come together to do something, but that did not happen because of her, because she's just so comfortable where she's just, I don't want to
guys tried advice,
There are people you don't advise because even if you tell her that, oh, and the thing is sometimes she knows what she's doing does not make sense. So she'll not come at me to that, guy, I feel like, da, 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 da. And I'm like, oh, so you feel, so you know, you are aware. So it's not like, oh, I'm no longer friends with her, but I will just have friendship as really died down because of that situation. And yes, I've had friends that I've also fallen out with because we had one issue or the other, and we just feel like, okay, you are on a very different path, or your beliefs are just so different to what I believe in. So I think it's just best we move on with our lives and everything. So, and now we're going to situationships. Why do you think people end up in situationships? Do you even think situationship is like a real thing, or it's just a random name that people?
Of course, it's a real thing. It's very, very real. And yes, I feel like, well, why do people end up in situationships? For some people, it's by choice. Do you understand? They actually want to be in situationships. It's easier. You know, that way they don't have to connect emotionally or give themselves to their partner. That's for men and women. So it's just easier to be in situationships. And for some other people, I feel like it's lack of clarity, like you're not being clear about the boundaries, what you actually want. If you meet a man, he tells you, oh, so I don't want something serious right now, and I'm not looking to actually date. And you know in your mind, you actually do want to date. You don't want to be friends with benefits. You don't just want to be nothing to him, but you decide to keep quiet, hoping that, okay, with time, he will actually soften up and we'll get to that point. You know, not being clear about what you want. So I feel like when you make that mistake, you obviously find yourself in that situation. Like it will happen, and then at some point, it will just be too late for you to say, okay, this is what I want because you're already in it. So I feel like oftentimes that's how people find themselves in that particular situation. And then some people actually want it. It's just easy.
I think situationship is just glorified friends with benefits. Because, like Remy said, some people, when you don't clarify certain things, because maybe the guy is saying, oh, you know, I'm not a relationship person, I'm not in a relationship, and you're falling for the guy, so you're just going with the flow, knowing fully well that that's not what you want, and that's just so insane. So, let's talk about loyalty in friendships. What's like your deal breaker? Let's say you're friends with someone or you meet someone and you guys have like really good fight, you guys are going on very well. What's that one thing that the person will do and you just look down, I don't think our friendship will pass this place that it is.
I feel like for me it's deception. Like I really can't do it. Do you understand? Like I can't do it. That's one thing I won't be like you're calling, you're deceptive, like so who am I, like who is this person? So yeah, that's number one thing for me. I won't be able to do with that.
I think for me is when as a friend, even if you are, okay, so let's talk about like secondary school, because I feel like in secondary school I made friends with a lot of people. So I used to have this friend that if she comes to class in the morning, if you don't say hi, she won't say hi to you, she won't even talk to you throughout the entire day. You can go. And it's not like we're fighting, but she won't say hi to you, and that's because she feels like, oh, I'm very pretty, like guys always come, because I used to frown my face a lot. I used to frown my face a lot, and she's just this, so she feels like, oh, in secondary school then, I'm talking of JSS1, JSS2, most times guys always approach her, so she always feel like, so she won't talk to you, she won't do all these things, and I think at that young age, I just realized that as a friend, and we were sitmates, we were sitting together, if let's say, for example, there are some of my friends I don't talk to for a very long time, but when there's something to talk about, we're very good, or if we see each other, we're very good. So as a friend, if you are that kind of person, or you always want to be above your friends, you feel like, oh, every other person is beneath you. And if you meet people that maybe they are above you, like in one aspect or the other, you like kissing their ass, you always want to I don't like all those kind of things. To me, I feel like they're not straight. No, it's the truth. I feel like they're not straightforward in life. If that's the way you are. Because I've actually met a couple of people like that. Let's say we're friends now. They just feel like, oh, she's not up to my standard. I'm above her and this and that. And then when we eventually meet someone, maybe we go out and there's a lady there that she's talking about, you see that, oh, this girl dressed, this girl, look at her hair, this hair will be like 3 million. All of a sudden, you want to be forming sis and bestie with the girl. I'll just give you because I feel like, what are you now doing in this life if that's the way you are? So have you ever forgiven a friend for betraying you?
No.
Like is there a reason?
So I feel like for me, I always like if you apologize and you say, oh Remy, I'm so sorry for doing this to you. I'll forgive you. I'll try to be friendly, but I will just won't go past that ever. Like I don't think I've had any friend that we've had issues, like proper issues, and then now we are like, okay, we just won't be okay. I'm very sorry to say I've tried to work on it over time. Okay, like because there's a point. No, there's no point in me saying this. But I've actually tried to work on it. And why do I struggle with this thing? Because when I was in university, I had my friend did so. I can't even say what she did online because it is crazy. But she did something really despicable, and at some point it was because we're a group of friends. They were just like, and if I'm like I won't talk to you. We can be together in the same place. I will not say anything. So if you talk to me, I will slump you. Like I just know how to do it. Well. So at some point, I think it got like. It put a strain on our friendship because we're a group here. So they're just telling me that Remy, can you just move past this for the sake of everybody, so we can all at least so we can be in the same space and everybody will be fine. Do you get? Because it's awkward. Yeah. And then in my heart, Rezi, I really tried. I swear I tried. It was not working. It was just not working. It wasn't just working. So eventually, I just got to this place where I could actually say, "Oh, hi, good morning." Before I couldn't say good morning. I couldn't answer. I didn't want to hear her voice. But I got to this point where I could actually say hi, good morning. If I post on Instagram, she will, oh hi, you look cute, baby. I see you too, you look cute, but that is it. We can't sit in the same, we can have conversations. So I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to forgive and move on. Yes. Even for me, because God help me. It's a very, I don't like it. I'm a Christian. God, please help me so I can work on this thing. I don't want that for myself.
I don't think you're the only one with that kind of issues. The
situation is bad.
The situation of you forgiving the person, but you just can't forget what they did to you.
It's bad. It's forgive and forget.
There are certain situations that I don't. So I think for me, it's a situation where I can forgive you, right? If you do something, because I love my friends, so I love I love my friends a lot. So if you do something that really hurts me, I'll just be like, I've forgiven you because there's no even need putting anything in my mind. I cannot go get an attack. So I've forgiven you, but can we really go back? Because I will always feel like you will do this thing to me again, and
God
you do it again, and you do it again.
Because it's a very bad thing. But this thing is not just friendships, even relationships. Like I cannot. There is nothing we can do about it. In fact, myself and Angela, we've talked about it. You should be able to work on this friendship. I cannot. Once you've done something bad to me, like actually, and it doesn't. The thing with me is, it's not like a one-time thing. Yeah, it's never a one-time thing.
Yes,
over time, I'll just be like, okay. Then I'll just get to my breaking point, and that's it. There's nothing we can do about it. It's very fucked up.
I think and it also depends on what the person. Yeah, if it's a one-time thing, like you said, I can just overlook it and okay, first time, no problem. If you do another thing again, so it just gets to a point where I'm like, it's not even. Maybe I've not forgiven you or anything. It's just like we can't work because you keep on doing the same thing. And I know I'm not perfect in friendships or relationships and everything, but if you get to your breaking point with me too, cut me off. It's very simple. Life is not that hard.
Bye.
Life is not that hard. Now, you know the way people are always saying that, oh, this is our generation, this whole era, people don't take relationships very serious again. Relationship mean different things to different people. So do you think people are actually serious in relationships this period?
Everybody's serious.
Everybody's just winging it.
Everybody's winging it. Yeah, winging it like mad. Yeah, winging it like crazy.
I know some
men are not serious. Women are not serious. Nobody's serious. This Lagos, horrible things. It's horrible things that are just happening. If you are not saying you want to love, hey God, you're in God's hands, so you will overlook that. In fact, I don't know.
Because everybody just
and you know what, people like to say it is our generation, but it isn't.
It is not.
The problem is this generation is the generation of tech, social media. Yes. So that's why it is out there. Our parents' time, it would surprise you. It was about the same thing. Yes. Now there was a lot of endurance.
Yes, oh my God, a lot of endurance. That's how they used to do all men, and that's how all men did.
Your mom's generation, the generation
before that,
so it has always been like that. But social media, like because of social media, we know all of this now. So it's not a thing. It's not a trend. It's not exactly. It's just what it is. People are just not serious. I feel like when people look to get into relationships or marriage, it's mostly companionship. I want to be with somebody. It's not mostly because, oh my God, I love this person so much that I would die. That's not my opinion though, please. I'm telling you,
that's just how it is, the general consensus.
Exactly, like some people just want to be with someone, they don't want to be lonely, so they would rather be with somebody. Some people want to be with a person, like spend the rest of their life with the person because of money. Different reasons.
Some men just want to be with girls just so they can have someone give birth to their
Exactly. Some people too, because of social, now he's a married, it's different for people, but mostly I feel like the percentage that actually go into it because of love and wanting to
probably 10% out of the entire,
out of 10% out of 100%. That is really, really, really sad. And even when they do go into it, it's just not what it's supposed to be. It's nonsense. But yeah, so I don't believe at all. I feel like everybody's just doing rubbish.
So do you think like the standards for relationships right now is very high?
Meaning what?
Like, there are some girls now that have like really, really high standards. So I was saying, so now there are some girls that their standards are like very high. Oh, if I'm getting into a relationship, he has to be able to do this. He has to say, the same thing for guys too, because it's not just girls. There are some guys that say, my wife must be able to do this. My wife must be able to, my girlfriend must be able. So do you think like the standards are like ridiculously high?
And it's very sad. I don't think I even want to share my honest opinion because this is going on YouTube, as many people will see. But I feel like for men, they've always had standards. That's the honest truth. They will. My wife must be this. She must be that.
Some of them want traditional women.
She should be able to clean. Go clean like that. Come out for sure.
She should kneel down and greet
that. So it has always been there. So I feel like it is. I don't think it's so bad that now. Thank God for feminism and so many other people that fought for our rights. Now, as a lady, you can say, "Oh, I want this too. I want to be treated like this."
I think it's just you knowing your worth.
Exactly. In the past, it wasn't like you had really close to no options really. They pick you or you do the wifey duties. Yeah, but now you can at least say, "Oh, I want this. I want to be treated like this." Now, actually, you have an opinion. But then there's a point in time that actually feels a bit ridiculous. There are some of these women that they want to kill their partners. I don't agree with that, but of course I feel like yes, you should have certain standards, you should have things you want
for yourself.
And exactly, so I don't think that's so bad. It shouldn't just be extreme or ridiculous.
What do you think of men that want traditional women?
It's their choice, I don't know.
Okay, so what are signs like red flags that you think people should not ignore? I think it depends on the person though.
Okay, so red flags you should not ignore. My people, I'm very, very happy to share this with you. Number one, don't have a partner and say, I don't want to check his phone. Check his phone. Check, because you are wasting your time. Why are you dating somebody and not checking his phone? He's cheating on you, he's fucking cheating on you. Learn today. Go and check his phone. I'm very sorry to say, don't go and check his phone. 1, 2, you have a partner, you can't go to his home. He's always been so discreet. Oh, I don't know. You have to call me. You have to
call me.
What kind of person are you dating that you have to call him before calling? Then of course, there are so many. These things I'm saying are actually like minor things. They don't really, really matter.
I don't think they are minor.
No, they are the most important things I want to say. Like someone that can't control his anger. An angry man, you talk, he snaps at you, he's quick to react. One day he will slap you, one day he will beat you. So when you do see the signs, run. So these other ones were saying, check his phone. And other ones are minor things. If you want to check, if you don't want to check, that's your business. But the important things, actually look out for them and make sure when you do see the signs, you do see the red flags, you actually leave. It's very important.
He's not going to change. You can't change
exactly him. A chronic cheat, someone that he cannot sit down. He has to hit it like 5 or 6. He has to smash different women. He will not be happy.
Different women. It's not maybe even if he's only one girl, but different girls. It's very bad.
It's very very bad. So when you see the signs, instead of trying to pray the cheating away or whatever, just leave him.
You can't change. If he does like this the first time, just like the second one, your face straight. So they can't change. That's just the truth. So if you like, watch movie and say, "Oh, I can change him."
So all those ones, then of course, a man that doesn't have dreams, aspiration,
he's
just can tell that he's a lazy person just by you'll see the signs. So yeah, you just look out for them.
Do you think people settle for certain friendships?
Friendships.
Yeah, maybe because they are getting something from this person. Like was it even a movie I watched, I think, or a book, I can't remember. But the friend was treating her horrible, like in a very horrible way. But because she was using that friend, she was meeting people that are like helping her business and everything. She just decided to stay in that friendship. Right. I know those kind of people that will tell you that, am I not the one that introduced you to this person?
Oh.
And that's just like the tip of that. There were so many things the friend was doing to her, like, oh, help me do this. Why can I not do it? Like as if I'm your house help. That kind of thing. I'm not just saying friendship. And this is what she's my friend. She's not like this in private or all those
so
kind of
nonsense. I hear stories like this. It's quite ridiculous. I hear stories of girls treating their friends like this, and friends, still stay in friendship because of one thing or the other. I really don't know anything about it, but we know it is a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I've not witnessed it personally, but I know it happens. But if I thought you are in anything like that, just let the friend go.
There are other people in the world.
There are other people in the world. You will make it. Like, you don't need this person at the end of the day. You have your own life to live. If you're with the friend because you know that you get certain connections
or something,
or maybe it helps your business or your life one way or the other, and you're being disrespected, you're being treated one way. What? You want water? Sorry. You should leave the friendship. You don't need it. You don't need it. That's not what God said. You should come to this earth. You should not be disrespected like that.
Thank you yourself. What do you think of all those friends that are very male-centered?
So to be very honest with you, when I was in uni as well, my friend said I was male-centered. I'll ask your description of male-centered first, but their own, what they were complaining about at the time was maybe we would have like girls' night, and then my boyfriend is like, oh, Remy, like I want to come see you, and then I'll quickly leave the girls' night to go see my boyfriend. Like, do you understand? So this, like, that's such a fucking slide. Do you get all these type of things? But that wasn't majorly, nothing else. What do you mean? But I've worked on that. I'm a better person now. Now, if it's girls' night, you stick to girls' night. No, nothing.
I don't think that does not really make you male-centered. That means your partner. I think for me, what I would consider as being male-centered is if anytime you see a guy, your body between you, anytime. And for example, we can be out and you expect all the male attention to be on you. Okay. Once they are looking at your friend, you just try and bring her down or do something. I think that's what I think of being male-centered.
No, nothing like that.
So do you think losing a friend is harder than losing a partner?
Losing a friend is harder than losing a partner. It is
very hard.
Very hard.
I used to cry for friendship.
Exactly. Like, so the crazy thing is, I used to think it wasn't hard. Do you understand? Because when way before, I used to actually cut people off, and that would be it. Till I had, I got. I had problems with my best friend, and it was tough. Like, we didn't talk for a year. And there would be times that good things would happen to me. And normally I'll be able to call her and tell her that, yo, this thing just happened. And then bad things. And I'll be like, yo, this thing happened. Then there was nobody to tell. So I just used to feel like, oh my God. Then I missed her so much, and I would check her Instagram. But at the end of the day, when we started, she said she too was doing the same thing. So it was very tough. I honestly felt like I would be able to cut her off like I'd been doing. I was doing such a great job. But it got to this point, I could not. I was not like, God. So yes. Because we even felt worse than any heartbreak I've ever had with men or whatever. Like, it was just.
I think for me it's very difficult because I will even cry. I fell out with one of my friends. She was not my best friend, but I had moved to Lagos from Delta State where I did secondary school and everything. And she was like my closest female friend. So we had an issue and we fell out. And anytime I would call her and I'm like, I miss you. And it's not just her, like that's why I love my friends so much. So when something happens and we stop being friends, even if you are at fault, there's no how I'm going to miss that gap, because I feel like I have friends in my life for different reasons. Do you get? There's like now, if something happens, I'm quick to say, if something happens, hi, first see what just happened. Do you get? So if something happens and I'm that particular thing, I can't just say, oh, do you guess what happened? I'm going to feel it, and I'm just going to. So I cry. I used to cry for friendship breakups because I'm not like God. That's why sometimes I noticed something about me. I think it was just last year. I just realized that this is messed up. Because I'm so scared of letting you go. That comes back to this whole, what's it called? Outgoing friendships. Because I feel like you are doing your own thing. There are certain friends that I feel like, oh, you are doing so well for yourself. We're no longer talking. Like, we didn't fight, nothing. But we're just like at different places. I'm pursuing this thing, you are pursuing that. There's no time to see, no time to talk. Nothing is really bringing us together again. And I just said to I'm the one always like, how are you? I'm the one always pushing for that conversations and everything. What was the question I've skipped? What was the question?
Friendship.
Okay, losing a friend. So that kind of situation, I'll just feel like, oh, this is my friend. I don't want to like leave this person. I don't what is going to happen? Because I know I'm going to miss you. There was a time for me and my best friend. I think there was a time where she just entered school. I was also in. I think then I've not gained admission because she went to Harvard and now she has met lots of people. They were always doing their thing together. And then there was me that was just hoping for admission. And I felt like, oh, she was moving on with her life. And I had no other choice. I'm not the one saying, so what's happening? What's happening in the city? What's happening? And at that point, because I knew that if she had said, oh, she has moved on. Because then like, I think my best friend because in secondary school, we're very close right from primary school. We went to the same primary school. So she was like that girl for me always. But there was a time where I had my male friends as my best friend, and I always just say, oh, she's just my close friend. And meanwhile, she was always telling people that were best friends, and I said, oh, she's just my close friend. So it was after we left secondary school, I now like, oh, this is my best, like this is the person that has been with me through everything. So I think for friendships, if today you say, Rezi, you can't be friends, take me. I'll just start crying because my friends are everything to me, for real. So do you think social media affects friendships and relationships?
Maybe I really don't know about friendships because I've never had to experience that. But I think there's relationships here when you have like high expectations, not just financially, like emotionally. It's just certain things you demand from your partner just because of what you see on social media. I do feel like it affects.
I think apart from that one, when your relationship is too in the public eye, people will give you unsolicited opinion. Exactly. And most of these opinions, not like maybe they're coming from a bad place. For example, let's say we are together.
Just based on their experience.
Yes, or let's say we are together now and people know that we are together. If they see you with someone else, why is this person with this person? And those kind of things is just always a lot. Same thing with friendships. When you start there's always a competition, especially when both of you are in like the whole social media space. There are always people trying to pit you guys together. And if you are not smart enough, you would actually let what they are saying affect you and ruin your friendship. Or you say, I see these people that are going to this place together. Me and you don't always do this thing. Me and my best friend, I can count how many pictures we have.
Me too.
I can count. But that does not mean
we don't learn
that kind of thing. Do you think society pressures people to date and get married? Of course. Society.
Right from time, this has always been from the Bible. It's not just the society.
So you know what? My dad used to say that, don't be in a relationship till you are 20. And then for some reason, everyone expects you that you should get married by 25.
Oh, really?
Not him. But people expect it. Yeah. So now I'm like, okay, by 20, I'm just allowed to date. When am I going to? I know you've not really maneuvered. There are some people that are very lucky. Their first boyfriend, first everything, good for you. But in Lagos, you will maneuver. Okay. So now I'm just like, when it comes to dating, because people are really pressured, especially 2024, 2025, 2026, that people are getting married. People are like, oh my God, there are some people there that are like, when will this happen to me? Meanwhile, you're just 25. You're just 25. Relax, your time, it will reach everybody. And that's, when you are like too desperate for it, you can fall into the wrong hands. You can't meet someone that does not like you.
Just take your time.
So I think now, what is the biggest lesson friendship you've learned from friends, or friendship in general has taught you? Should I go first? Okay, so for me, I would say not everyone, people are very different. I cannot expect everyone to be like me. if me and someone were friends, I always want to like, oh, even if we don't see each other, at least once in a while. This was before. I would always want to text. I always want to do this, do that, do that. And people are not like, because they might not text me. And if I'm the only one doing it, I feel like, why am I the only one? Yeah. So people are different. People do their things different. I can go all out for a friend, even if it's not like, if you ask me for money and I don't have money to give you, but if you say, Rezi, I need to do, can you help me? I would always want to do it. I would always want to do that. That's for me. But people are different. People can say, mommy, I can't do it, or I don't want to do that kind of thing for you. That does not mean that they don't like you, but it's just their own.
I think I totally agree, because I feel like I know all my friends, like my very close friends, for who they are, and I've come to accept them. And I'm sure there are some things that my friends feel about me too.
Yes.
Like maybe there are some things that they expect from me that they know they might not be able to get from me, but they can get from her. We just know each other for.
Yeah. I know that if I need so thing, this person, no. This person, yes.
Yes, exactly.
So that's just how it is.
Yeah.
So what has dating in Lagos? Let's even specify Lagos. What has dating, like, all the dating scene in Lagos taught you?
Dating scene in Lagos. See, I only have negative things to say, and I don't want
It's
to.
a jungle out here.
I don't want to be negative, but I don't have good things to say about dating in Lagos. It is not good. There is nothing good about it.
It's a jungle.
But I would like, it's not nice. I don't have. Can't. It's not
It's off camera.
Really, yeah.
Dating in Lagos it's a jungle. That's what I'm just saying. Some people are lucky.
Yes, some people are lucky.
Not. But the majority of people that are not lucky, the ratio is crazy. So guys, we've come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know down. Just comment something down. And hope you're able to learn one or two in this video, because we tried to make it so fun and very interactive. Let me know what you think, and I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.